gotta let your life roll up.
Okay, sorry is a sorry does. She just wanna cut up in the car, told her start it up. I don't wanna see it from your eyes unless it's Cartier. Ran into my old chick, she said you ain't playing fair. Playing fair, playing fair, no I ain't playing fair.
You alright there, Misty? Oh my gosh. Look at you, just sprawled out, mate. Living the life, eh? Living the life. These animals, man, taking the mickey. Sorry, buddy. Did I wake you up? Sorry, boy. Sorry, boy. You were snoring, buddy. You were snoring. Yes, you were. He doesn't like the fluffy mic. He thinks it's some kind of creature. Oh, here's a question for you. When is the last time you did a Turkish get up? A Turkish get up. Do you even know what a Turkish get up is? I've almost forgotten. I haven't done one in yonks. I'd say over 2 years since I've done a Turkish get up. And today, as I was getting ready to train, I was like, Turkish get up. I should do a Turkish get up and just, I don't know. We used to do them all the time in our training, and I don't know why they kind of got left behind, but I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing back the Turkish get up. Only problem is, I've only got a 32 kg kettlebell. I do have some dumbbells that I can use, and I can use the barbell as well, I guess. So we'll just be creative, work our way up. But that's my challenge to you this week. Do a Turkish get up. That's super sad news. DMX passed away this week. I was a big fan in my younger years, so a bit of DMX today while I train. Let me get closer to you. So I've done my 20 minutes of light cardio this morning. Still not feeling 100%, so just going nice and easy, 20 minutes. I find if I do 20 minutes of light cardio or just cardio in the morning, then regardless of whether I train that day, at least I feel like I've done something, you know? So I've got that out of the way. Now I'm going to do some gymnastics conditioning work. So what I have programmed today is some ring muscle ups. You choose a number between 1 and 5. So I'm going to try and do 5 ring muscle ups, followed by 15 wall balls, and you do that every 2.5 minutes for 7 sets. So nothing too intense, just kind of moving through the motions, so that should be good. But first, we're going to do some Turkish get ups. Hey, if you're a comedy fan, you would have recognized the face on my screen while I was cycling. That is Mr. Chris D'Elia. Probably my favorite comedian, I'd say, and he just recently made a comeback after being cancelled. So if you're into comedy and you're not familiar with Chris D'Elia, go check it out. It's called the Congratulations Podcast by Chris D'Elia. It's hilarious. Okay, let's do these Turkish get ups.
Okay, sorry is a sorry does. She just wanna cut up in the car, told her start it up. I don't wanna see it from your eyes unless it's Cartier. Ran into my old chick, she said you ain't playing fair. Playing fair, playing fair, no I ain't playing fair. Playing fair, playing fair, no I ain't playing fair. Asked her why she staying there, she said she don't know. I had to ask some more, but I really had to go and get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. But Lindsay's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah, I get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. But Lindsay's on the feet, and you know.
Oh, not the prettiest, but happy I can still do 32s. I think that'll do for today. But yeah, if you haven't done a Turkish get up in a long time, give it a go this week and let me know how you get on. I think it's a great skill. It's a great warm-up piece, just good for balance and coordination and patience. You got to work through that Turkish get up nice and slow, not rush all the different steps. So yeah, let me know how you go. Okay, it's time for this gymnastics conditioning piece. I got sent the new Nike Savaleos by the Wildlife, and I've been training in them and I really like them. They're a lot lighter than the Romaleos. So they're kind of supposed to be like a hybrid between the Metcon and the Romaleos. So they're kind of like they're not fully a lifting shoe, but they still got a slightly higher heel than a Metcon, much lower than a Romaleo. But the main thing is they're super light and a lot more flexible, a lot more give to the toe box especially. So normally if a WOD has like warbles or thrusters in it, I will absolutely opt for a lifting shoe just because my ankle mobility is so bad, and I'm happy to compromise, you know, a bit of discomfort or a bit of a slower movement on the gymnastics piece with the heavier shoes. So these kind of fill that gap for me. I can throw these on, get a bit of extra height in the heel, but they're still light enough to not hinder me on things like muscle ups or toes to bar. So I really like them. I've run out of chalk. I'm going to pick up some tomorrow, but hopefully the old straps come through for me. Try and hang on for 5 muscle ups. I much prefer the wooden rings over the plastic rings, but if you've been here for a little while, you'll know what happened to me on the wooden rings. I left them out, they snapped, I fell, almost broke my neck. So we're on the plastic rings now. Let's see how we go. Today I'm going with the thinner straps, the 2-finger ones. Guys, look at this. Welcome to Australia. Hey, beautiful. How cool is that, eh? One more set to go. Bit of blueberry muffin flavored protein. I love whey protein. I always have, always will. Love myself a good bit of whey protein. What is up, you sexy beasts? I hope you guys are doing fantastically well wherever you are in the world. I really do. I hope you are well. It's not easy times, you know. We can't travel. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the world, vaccines and masks, and it can be confusing sometimes. It can be tough and hard. And I just want to encourage you that you really are a sexy beast. You are. You're a one-of-a-kind sexy beast. Do you know who else is a sexy beast? In fact, she is the sexiest beast in my life, and that is my wife, Rebecca. She doesn't like the camera very much, so I don't get to show her off on here, but she is an amazing human being. And today I was just thinking, man, if you have a good spouse, if you have a good wife or a husband or a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, show them appreciation, eh? I find that even as someone who attempts to live a selfless life, we can still be so selfish and just think about ourselves and our days and what we're going through and our challenges. We forget how awesome our spouses, our partners are. So today, as well as doing a Turkish Get Up, I also challenge you to just say something encouraging to your partner, to your spouse, just stoke that fire of love, you know? Just wanted to throw that out there. Not a whole lot of news in the CrossFit space over the weekend. The biggest piece of news, if you follow Matt Fraser or the Buttery Bros, you've probably seen this. Podium, the brand new supplement company that those boys are involved in. It's pretty exciting stuff, and that's why I've got the Buttery Bros on the screen there today. And you know what? I am a BPN ambassador, Bare Performance Nutrition Ambassador. That's the brand right there. And I love their stuff, I believe in their stuff, and I'm not going anywhere. But I thought, you know what, that shouldn't stop me from giving my good friends Heber and Mars a shout out and a well done. I don't know Matt at all, but he seems like an awesome guy. But I do consider Heber and Mars my friends and probably my biggest inspirations. I was thinking today as I was watching their video about the announcement of Podium, I was just thinking about where they came from and their story, you know, working for CrossFit, being made redundant, and really coming from behind the camera. I mean, people knew them, but not to the extent they do now. I think it was only, I want to say 3 years, maybe even less than 3 years ago that all happened. And I can just imagine when they got sacked, you know, they probably had nowhere to go. They probably didn't know what the next step was or what was going to happen, what they're going to be doing. And for them to achieve what they've achieved now with their channel and with all the brand deals and now working with Matt Fraser on Podium, it is pretty inspirational. And I can relate in a sense with my gyms. You know, 2018, I decided to pull the pin on my gym here on the Gold Coast. It just wasn't growing. I felt like a failure, and I was too far away from my gym in Auckland, and I had to sell that. And there was really a turning point in my life as well. I was like, what now, you know? And this kind of gift of videography and photography just kind of fell in my lap. I just had a go at it, and turns out I have a little bit of natural ability with it, and just kind of continue to develop the skill. But again, just going from closing my gym down, not knowing what was next, and then going on this journey. I look at the Buttery Bros, I'm inspired by their journey, and I want to continue to push forwards with this channel, with what I'm doing. When I look at someone like Craig Ritchie or the Buttery Bros, just awesome people in our space that are, in a sense, self-made. And I hate that term self-made, because no one is self-made. Everyone has some help from someone, somewhere. But you know what I mean, like they kind of just took it upon themselves to carve out their own journey in this life. They didn't sit around and wait for something to happen. They just kind of picked up the cameras, started making videos, and didn't stop. And look at what they're doing today. So really proud of Heba, Mars, and Matt. Matt as well, to be forward thinking and to not just be the 5-time champion. I listened to a little bit of the latest Matt, Josh, and Sivan podcast, and Matt mentions in there about being intentional about having projects to work on post being a games athlete, you know, being intentional about having things to do, having businesses to be involved in, to grow. And so to have that foresight is incredibly smart. And I hope that all the games athletes are thinking that way, you know, because they can't be top level athletes forever. But let's get back to today's topic, which is Podium, the new supplement brand. I think it's genius, to be honest, and I'm surprised no one else has kind of created a CrossFit specific supplement brand. Team BPM that I'm a part of, they've been quite intentional about getting CrossFit Games athletes on board. They have Cole Sager, Kelsey Keel, Ben Smith, Alex Smith, Adam Klink, a whole lot of really great athletes in the CrossFit space that they've kind of got on board with, and that's amazing. And I don't think BPN's presence is going anywhere. If anything, it will just continue to grow. BPN, as far as I understand, was born from kind of a military background, a endurance sports background. Nick Baer, the owner, has a military background and also is really involved in long distance running and cycling, Ironmans and triathlons, and then they've kind of merged into a bit of CrossFit as well. But Podium is born out of the CrossFit space. You know, the people that are kind of championing this brand, they are part of our community. They're coming from the CrossFit space. And to me, it's really obvious. I don't know why no one else has done this before. So it's exciting. I think it's going to go really well. I think with a community as loyal and as kind of tight as the CrossFit community, it makes sense. You know, brands that get born out of our community seem to get a lot of support and really thrive. So I think Podium will do exceedingly well. But there's also enough people in our community and the broader functional training space for multiple premium quality supplement brands to thrive and do well. So I'm pumped for the boys. I'm not going anywhere. I love BPN, but I just thought I'll give the guys a shout out today. And I think with someone like Matt Fraser on board, quality is going to be at the very forefront. He doesn't seem like anyone that compromises, especially when it comes to the quality and the testing and all those kind of things. I think Matt is just a great addition to that team. And then obviously Heba and Mars with their content creation experience, I think it's going to be the bomb. So well done, boys, and we're excited to see where you take this new venture. So with that, I want to ask, did I just get some protein on my... So with that, I want to put the question out to you. What kind of supplements do you like? What brand do you use? And then do you like pre-workouts, or do you drink BCAAs? Do you do whey protein or another form of protein? Let me know in the comments. What are your go-tos, and what are your thoughts, your initial thoughts on the Podium brand? If you haven't seen the videos yet, both Matt and the Buttery Bros put out a video, extensive videos about it. So please go and watch those. In fact, I'll put them in the end screen of this video. You can just click on them. So go and enjoy those. Remember, do a Turkish Get Up. Give your partner some love. And as always, stay sexy, keep roaring love. Hey, this week, I'm going to Melbourne, I'm going to Melbourne to CrossFit Frankston, where Rob Forte coaches and trains, and also Jay Crouch and Maddie Sturt. So I'm going there to create some content for the CrossFit Games, for the team qualifier, which is this weekend, but also we'll do some content with Maddie and Jay. I know there's been some requests for a vlog with those two lovebirds, so we'll do some content with them as well, which should be cool. So lots to look forward to. Love you heaps. See you soon. Bye.
You've gotta let your life roll love.
Okay, sorry as a sorry does. She just wanna cut up in the car, told told her start it up. I don't wanna see it from your eyes unless it's Cartier. Ran into my old chick, she said you ain't playing fair. Playing fair, playing fair. Nah, I ain't playing fair. Playing fair, playing fair. Nah, I ain't playing fair. Asked her why she staying.